Let me try to explain from my perspective. Here's the target. Here's the person. Here's the arrow all the way back to your elbow. Tip of your arrow to your elbow. Maybe that's a little longer. Let's go like that. And then here are your arms. Well, maybe I hear this. Here are your arms. So think of this now as a rubber band. And if I came in and just clipped it right here, what do you think happens to this elbow? The eyes closed. What do you think it happens to this elbow and this hand? Do you think they just stay right there? Do you think this hand moves this way? No. If you come in and just clip it, this hand is going to move this way, and this elbow is going to move this way. And that's exactly what should happen when you release an arrow. This hand moves this way. This elbow moves this way. People that hold this, or they try to move their bow, so this is essentially the bow right here, if they try to move it this way, they are trying to time the release back here and up here, and then they collapse. And that has to happen before this clips, because if you close your eyes and I came in and clipped this, I guarantee you your hand's gonna go boom that way when I clip it, and your elbow back here is gonna go boom that way when I clip it. So is what people are trying to do by holding steady, like John Demmer or others, they are trying to time their release and hold that and or move it out of the way so they can watch the arrow flight. That causes, when they do that, there's no way you can do that exact all the time. And what happens is they end up throwing arrows on this side of the target, and or have a big collapse and throw well, it's actually called a Demmer. They flinch too much too soon, and they throw one far to the right. So that's what's happening there. Now, if you're plucking, if your hand's coming out here, plucking, what happens? Where's the arrow? The trajectory. It's like it's like the back sight of your gun, and you move it to the right. What happens? Well, that changes the whole trajectory of your arrow flight, and it goes left.